right back. I was reading, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months, 3 years and a half, and 1260 days of Daniel 7, during which the papal power was to oppress God's people. This period, as stated in preceding chapters, began with the supremacy of the papacy, AD 538, and terminated in 1978. The papal power received its deadly wound, and the prediction was fulfilled. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So here I go to the next subtitle and it says the rise of a new power. I think this is where we are going to see like the real information coming out to your knowledge, enlightening you. At this point, another symbol is introduced. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. This is where I want you guys to like really contemplate and be like observant. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. That's in Revelation 13:11. This nation is unlike those presented under the symbols. The great kingdoms that have ruled the world were presented to the prophet Daniel as beasts of prey rising in the fourth winds of heaven, spoke upon the great sea. Daniel 7:2. But the beast with lamb-like horns was seen coming up out of the earth. Instead of overthrowing other powers to establish itself, the nation thus presented must arise in a territory previously unoccupied and grew up peacefully. So, on that point, when you look at America, it suits very well into this description because America was established by Christopher Columbus, who was looking for the shortest route to China. Am I right about that?
Yeah, that's actually right.
America was unoccupied. It wasn't a nation, a great nation. Well, it had some people here and there. These tribesmen, were they called the Red Indians?
Yeah.
The Red Indians were there, but it wasn't a superpower. It wasn't an established nation. So, reading this, it suits very well and it conforms well to this description. So let me continue reading. But the beast with lamb-like horns was seen coming out of the earth. Instead of overthrowing other powers to establish itself, the nation thus represented must arise in territory previously unoccupied and grown up peacefully. America has grown up peacefully, right? It must be sought in the western continent. What nation of the New World was in 1798 rising into power, giving promise of strength and attracting the attention of the world? One nation and only one meets this prophecy: the United States of America. Almost the exact words of the sacred writer have been unconsciously employed by the historians in describing the rise of this nation. A prominent writer speaks of the mystery of her coming forth from vacancy and says, like a silent seed we grew into empire. A European journal in 1850 spoke of the United States emerging and, amid the silence of the earth, daily adding to its power and pride. And he had 2 horns like a lamb. The lamb-like horns indicate youth, innocence, and gentleness. Yes?
Yeah.
Gentleness. Let's take a breather and we shall be right back.